Hey Cares Club, we are in our basement here, and I just want to let you know the key things to having a great gym. First, you must need a toy slide, and then this type of basketball to really work on your game. So that's in the background in case you're wondering where we are. So we're in the Albrecht household. I'm going to go through a mobility flow series or in a warm-up called the Dirty Dozen. Now it sounds it's horrible, but there's going to be literally just 12 things to do, and you just kind of give it a catchy name, and we're going to post this on our YouTube page at Cares Club Fitness. We're going to go through 12 things. Now I have 3 different things here. I have a medicine ball, a dumbbell, and a kettlebell. You can get a little bit different creativity with each implement, but pretty much all the movements are going to be the same. So I have my handy dandy little whiteboard here, and we're going to go through the motions here. So I'm going to go through everything with just the kettlebell. Now I understand not everyone has a kettlebell accessible to them, but I know most people have some type of medicine ball or just a couple light dumbbells. Even if it's just 5 pounds, that's okay, just because it gets the body moving and it gets all of those small muscle groups that we need stabilized and get the whole body moving as one, okay? So the first one we're gonna start with is around the world, okay? So you just grab the kettlebell. You can either grab it by the bell itself or on its handles. We're gonna go clockwise and then counterclockwise. So I'm gonna just do 5 of everything here, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna go around the world, getting above the head, below the knees. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go straight down the middle to an overhead reach. Down the middle, overhead reach, 5 times. Basically establishing that good sumo deadlift position here. Okay. Then we're going to go to number 4, the halos. Now, the halos, we can do with the medicine ball. We normally will just go here, around and around, but I want to stop and turn this into basically a half halo. So establish your grip with the bell, go around the head, okay, stop at the ribs, around the head, stop at the ribs. We're trying to create the biggest range of motion in the shoulders without moving the head. So there's 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Now to give the shoulders a break, we're going to take this to the floor. So all you're going to do is just use an object just as a reference point. We're going to now do the bottom up squat and then the hip rockers. So the bottom up squat, I'm going to go from the side here. So bottom up squat, get a great stretch, sink it down, bring the chest up, eyes up, bring it up, back down, back up, and then going back to the front, just so you can see what the knees are doing, is I'm coming up, dropping down, pushing the knees out, keeping the chest up, and back down. Now from here, just grab the bell, keep your knees and your elbows touching right here. We just rock side to side, side to side. With the dumbbell, what that would look like, you would just be holding your dumbbell here, okay? Or you can hold it vertically and be doing the exact same exercise, okay? Medicine ball is the same way, okay? So after you guys get 5 each, okay, we're now gonna go to number 7, halo with the hip drop. Now, on that first halo we were getting all the way behind the head. I don't wanna do that now. I just wanna get just over the head. So instead of coming behind, I want to get just over the head here. So, halo to a hip drop. Keep the head still, straight ahead. We're dropping down to the hip, over the head, drop, over the head, drop. Halo to hip drop. You guys might notice we also call this the ribbon, okay? So here's 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And on that one, my hips are right here, shooting straight back and back, up and back, okay? That's that halo to the hip drop. Okay, next one is gonna be a unilateral squat. Now with the medicine ball, you don't have to do this, but if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, here's what it's gonna look like. You're gonna go right here, cradle it right here in the shoulder, keep it tight to the chest, get your feet established, eyes up, squatting down, nice and slow, and back up, okay? So we're gonna hit 5 each side. Now, I'll do 5 with this arm, okay? I'm gonna switch to a dumbbell. The dumbbell, I want you guys to just get it nice here, tight to the shoulder. You don't have to bring it in front, tight to the shoulder. Same drill, 5 reps, okay? Here's 3, 4, 5. Now with the medicine ball, just go ahead, just hold the medicine ball in tight, put pressure on the ball, and just turn that into a great squat. Since you're doing 5 and 5, just go ahead and knock out 10 squats there, okay? So we just did our unilateral squat. Now, let's go to a single leg RDL, okay? Or a single leg deadlift, as you want to call it. You might guys know this as the windmill. So, we're gonna hold the bell with one hand, opposite limbs. Meaning, I'm gonna take whatever leg swings back, that hand's gonna hold that object. If you guys are doing the medicine ball, just go ahead and use 2 hands, okay? So you can go 2 hands or 1, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna go 5 each. So find your focal point, okay? Toe goes to the ground. I'm gonna come down. Bad one. Coming down, reset. Coming down, reset. Okay, and then with the one hand, you have the hand out to the side. Again, the goal here is to keep the hips as square as we can, okay? And just fight for that posture. If you can get all the way to the floor, that's great, but the goal is to keep the spine straight, hips square, bending the knee a little bit, looking for that good stretch right here on the back of the hamstring. So with the medicine ball, it would just be right here, coming down, okay? 5 each. And that little reset of the foot just kind of helps reset the balance and so you can go into it. But if that's feeling pretty smooth for you, you just go ahead and do the same motion, right? And then you bring the knee up, okay? Reach it back, and then bring that knee up, okay? Dumbbell you can hold with 2 hands or 1 hand. So you hit that for 5 each side, okay? Now we're gonna do a lateral squat. Regardless of what implement you have, kettlebell, dumbbell, medicine ball, you're gonna sit to the hips on one side, come back up, lock the hips out, sit to the other side. So with the bell, the kettlebell, it's gonna be here, squat to the side, back up, squat to the side, back up. With a dumbbell, you can do the same thing, but if your flexibility is pretty good, you might be hitting the floor. So just turn that guy parallel to the floor and do the same exact drill. Side to side, really locking out the hips. With the medicine ball, it'll look just like this. Here, back up, here, back up, okay? So we did a lateral squat. The last 2, that was number 10. The last 2 here, goblet squat. Goblet squat is you just hold that object right underneath the chin. Again, back to the medicine ball. Just give me a great squat position, back up. Okay, so we're here, great squat position, down, up. With the bell, okay, you can either hold it upside down, cradling it, or you guys can hold it on the handles. Either one works. Okay, keep the arms in tight, keep the chest up. Okay, here, coming down, coming up, and of course with the dumbbell, you guys can either, again, hold it parallel to the floor, or hold it like that goblet, get it tight to the body, okay, hit your reps that way. Either one works. And then of course the last one will be a thruster. So with the medicine ball, it's gonna be a little bit different. With the dumbbell, you'll hit 5 each. The dumbbell will come up, squat, press, squat, press, okay? Get 5 of those. Here's 3, 4, 5, switch arms, okay? I'm gonna go back to the bell so you guys can see what that looks like. We're here, drop down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the medicine ball, okay, just go ahead, just turn that into a double arm thruster, okay? So you're just gonna do a normal squat to an overhead reach. Squat, overhead reach, squat, overhead reach. Now, the difference between the medicine ball and the kettlebell and dumbbell, you'll be able to switch back and forth on limbs. You might notice with the medicine ball, you're probably just doing a lot of squats in the warm-up. So, and that's by design. So what I want you guys to do, go through those 12 exercises, hit 5 each on each one. So if you're hitting one side, 5 on each one, do that for a couple weeks. This is a really good warm-up. And then maybe after a week or 2, add a rep to it. After a week or 2, add another rep to it. The next thing you know, you're doing 10 reps on all these things as part of a warm-up. You get a lot of work done in a short amount of time, okay? So give that one a shot. And if you guys want to take a look at here at the board, okay, here we go. Kind of zoom in on that. Number 1, around the world, clockwise, around the world, counterclockwise, down the middle to an overhead, OH's overhead reach. Okay, halos, bottom up squats, squat rockers, halo to hip drop, right, or what we know as the ribbon, unilateral squat on both sides, the single leg deadlift, the lateral squat, okay, the goblet squat, and then finally the thrusters. Yes, I know, typical faction, there is a lot of squatting in that motion, but just take your time with the movements. The first time you guys start going through this, if everything's feeling stiff, just go with the range of motion you can control. And then as the circuit progresses, okay, try to get deeper range of motions, okay? You only have to go through that one time, okay? Give it a shot. Thank you.